have to earn their wings every day. By Datsun, we invite you to see the awesome 280ZX, Motor Trend's import car.
For them waves of grain, for the mountains' majesties above the fruited plain. America, America, God shed his grace on thee, and crown thy good with brotherhood from sea to shining sea.
Well, it wasn't our national anthem, but it was beautiful.
The referee for tonight's game, Ron Wicks. The linesmen, Ron Finn and Gerard Gauthier.
The officials for tonight's game come to us, the minor officials from Colorado, the off-ice officials, I should call them.
In every National Hockey League playoff game, there's a standby referee. Ron Wicks was a standby referee in the game in New York, though he refereed in the second game.
We'll have Mike Murphy starting for the Los Angeles Kings with Butch Goring in the middle. Back line will have Maneri and Edestrand, and number 21 will also be working on left wing for them, Glenn Goldup. For the Rangers, it is the Duguay line with Hickey on the left side. Kavlois, shot, save. Rebound by Edestrand is clear.
The Rangers once again shorthanded. Face off in their zone to the left of John Davidson. Duguay is out there with Maloney and Badney and Steve Vickers.
Duguay on the draw. Won this time by the Kings. Pass across, shot from the point, deflected in front. Rangers have it and come out in strength. Looking for Duguay. Vickers keeps it in play momentarily. Duguay slows down the Kings breakout, captures the puck, and the Rangers have it open here. Badney plays the boards and passed Howard very effectively. That was some save Lazard made just before he broke away from that commercial.
Well, certainly not the same Lazard we saw in New York.
Minute and a half to go in the power play for the Kings. They are a good power play team. This is Goldup coming down. Goldup sweeps around Badney. He's got Apsey in front. Back to his point, knocked aside. He can't get into the point. Apps is still in front. He's put down by Davidson. Out in front and just missed on the left-hand side. Dion back. Shot by Goldup. Save off the chest. Score. Rebound Apps. Still Apps on the rebound.
And still Apps all tied up in front of the net by Dave Maloney. Still got the stick down on a rebound on Hanson's shot. And the Kings go out in front 1-0. It's a power play goal with 1:05 left on the penalty to Tkachuk. There's Apps in front of the net. The shot taken by Rick Hampton. Maloney's all over him, and he still got the stick down, and it went beyond Davidson. So for the first time in this series, the Rangers are on the wrong end of the score. It is 1-0 Los Angeles.
Power play goal with Tkachuk in there for hooking. Time of the goal, 12:29. We'll pick up the assist when we can. It's still Apps on the rebound. An unstoppable shot. Los Angeles. Rangers have stayed with them. The only deflected in front by Badney. Good play. And the period ends. And what a period it was. So at the end of it. Murdoch. Gresh again.
With Greshner and Farish. Palmer and Maneri.
Duguay. Ron Greshner. He's got Duguay. Behind Maneri. In front. Stopped by the goaltender. Vanaski. Kings have played well in their own end most of the night. Good backup work, certainly, by Mario Lazard. This is Palmer to the red line. Dion. Marcel Dion. In front. Palmer shot. Kicked away. Parrish is going to go. Parrish just got hit with the penalty call. Goes back out. Shot. Post. Hit the post. Palmer. Shot. Pass. Shot. Post. 2 posts in a row. One by Howard. One by Goring. Out to Palmer. Shot. Deflected. Kicked out. Howard's got it again. The penalty hasn't been called yet. Shot. Wide. Rangers can't get control of the puck. The penalty has been called on Parrish. Rangers capture and sent ahead. Dave Maloney gets to it. It's behind his brother. Accepted. It's back to center zone, though. Don Murdoch coming back to cover up on that right side. Has Esposito. And Phillip ahead. Vadnais turns one in. Don Maloney is chasing after it with Taylor and gets to it. Esposito's bumped off the puck. Murdoch's got it. Murdoch now fighting, retain control, and behind the net to Don Maloney. Espo's in front, save, score! It's in! Esposito!
On a beautiful double effort by Don Maloney, and the Ranger bench empties to go out to Esposito. Phil Esposito, the dean of playoff hockey as far as the Rangers are concerned. His 104th game comes up with the most important goal. The Rangers finally get on the scoreboard. Murdoch and Maloney. Murdoch making a double effort. There you see him throwing it high to Maloney. Maloney taking it off the board. Throws it out front. Esposito misses it once, but it comes free, and he puts it behind Lazard. We have a tie hockey game. And Jim, that may be one that break the back of a rookie goaltender.
Esposito at 1:11. Duguay's shot goes across. Bouncing puck and a save. That was almost in off Hickey.
Don Murdoch, Don Maloney, Esposito.
Murdoch made that play. He kept fighting that puck along the sideboards and kept possession.
And Don Maloney doing what he does best, getting the puck out of the corner.
Marois in front of his own crease, sends one down. Vickers tipped it. Will be facing off for the Rangers against Marcel Dion.
This is the big line for the Los Angeles Kings. Taylor, Zimmer, and Dion.
Hickey, as usual, is in motion. This time with Rob Palmer. Again, Duguay gets it back. Shot toward the net is wide and high. Dion. Simmer. As Duguay checking in. Here comes Edestrand. In front, wide of the net. Duguay's back there. What a hit on Duguay by Taylor. What a hit on Duguay, and he shook it off. Devlois. McEwen is deep. Only one man back. And Marois missed it. Pass save! Biggest save of the night with McEwen trapped up. Espo takes it away from him.
8 seconds left in regulation time, and if it stays like this, we'll go into sudden death overtime.
On the face-off, 47 seconds to go in the game. Darrell Edestrand has the puck at the red line and sends one in. A good save by Davison waist high. Back to the puck. The Rangers on the right-hand side. Trying to get it ahead. It's still in their zone. Scrambling on the sideboard with 35 seconds to go. We'll get a face-off with 34.
And it's still in the Rangers' zone. The face-off will be just at the outer side and inner side of the circle.
Jim Gordon and Bill Chadwick sending the action to you from Los Angeles. Don't forget, no tie games in Stanley Cup play. We'll go into that sudden death.
It is Walla Tkachuk against Sillaps.
Duguay comes on the ice. That'll put 2 centers out there for the Rangers. And Duguay, we have no official stats, just my recollection of his game tonight. It seems that he's been taking almost every face-off he's been involved with.
He's certainly been sharp on the face-offs, and for Shiro to take Tkachuk away from the face-off for Duguay shows how sharp he's been.
Apps against Duguay. Duguay wins it again. Vadnais. Vickers. Rangers want to get it out now. 28 seconds to go. Duguay streaking down the left side. Slowed down. He can't get it in time. 22 seconds to go in the game. Coming back up on left wing. Shot by Vadnais, deflected. And the Kings had the puck and come out. Apps has the puck with 15 seconds to go. It goes over to Williams and he sends one in. 10 seconds to go in the game. Vadnais has the puck in his own end with 8. Gets it across the blue line. A big move with 6 seconds to go. And it's going to go into overtime with 3 seconds to go. And the game will end here with overtime on the way. the final score in regulation time is Kings 1 and Rangers 1. We'll be back here with sudden death hockey in just a moment.
Some team has to lose this hockey game.
Been a fine game to watch. This is what hockey's all about. No chippy hockey at all tonight. No problems. No fights, no brawls. Dave Maloney, screen shot. No, it's a pass. Behind the net. And again, a weird bounce out in front. This time the Kings turn to their advantage. No tripping penalty is called. No tripping penalty is called as Murdoch goes down. Here's Esposito all by himself. He missed. In front, Murdoch missed. And missed by Wagner. Only one man back. It's a 2-on-1 break. They got a man in front in Simmer. Here's Dion with a pass. The shot stopped in front. Dion's got his own rebound. Shot by Edestrand is knocked down off the side of the net. They'll face again.
Jim, the last Ranger overtime game was at the Garden against Buffalo. There was a baby born that night, Leah Sloan Grossman. Happy birthday, Leah.
Greshner has the puck up to Walt Tkachuk. He goes in and lost it, regains the touch, now lost it. They get behind Greshner. No penalty call and a trip. An obvious trip and no penalty call. The Rangers got a break from the officials. Heaslip's got the puck, tries to put it in front. Rangers are there. Back behind the goal line. Heaslip again tries to put it in front, and it's almost tucked in by the Rangers themselves.
He might have drawn a penalty had he not tried to make him look foolish.
Hedberg. And Walt Tkachuk. Good play by Apps.
Apps has had quite a hockey game.
14:47 to go in the sudden death overtime period. Hedberg. Greshner. Barish. Tkachuk going in deep. Rick Hampton with the puck. Intercept by Hedberg. He can't quite control it. Now he's got it. He's got Vickers in front. Hedberg's pass behind. Maloney. Barish will have a shot. Save. Rebound. He's got it. Look out. Hedberg kept on digging. Some of his players took exception to it. You saw Vickers get in a hurry. Make sure Hedberg got a good shake. Oh, my. You're never going to get to sleep tonight. 14 minutes and 18 seconds to go. I love
And there he comes, creeping out of the bottom of the pile. Lazard.
Esposito's line is out there now with Murdoch. And Don Maloney. Free puck comes across. Great hockey game. Back across center zone, stopped at the red line by Dave Maloney. He's got Murdoch. Murdoch made a good move to keep that onside. Espo to Murdoch. Shot. High save. Rebound. Missed. Rebound. Free. Don Maloney takes it away. He's got Espo in front. Pass out in front. Score!
The Rangers win it. 19-1. Go in this overtime period. The Rangers are in the quarterfinals.
Bill Esposito with both goals for the Rangers.
What a playoff Esposito had. Game number 104 comes up with 2 goals to win it for the Rangers 2-1, who came back from behind in the third period to tie it up.
Now one of the toughest things in the world to do. The losing team lines up at center ice to congratulate the winner.
Jim, but let's not forget Murdoch and Maloney. Don Maloney and Murdoch setting that up, and we'll see it again. Wait till you see this one. Murdoch and Don Maloney setting up Phil Esposito. There's the guy of the hour. He had one chance earlier in this overtime period and blew it. But when the chips were there, the pass went through. Esposito let it go through. That's Murdoch. He takes the shot. Lazard has trouble with it. It bounces off. That's the play that made it. Don Maloney. He takes the puck. Esposito's out in front. He's being held and everything, but he got that big wand on the puck, and it's 2-1 final.
A couple of times tonight, Bill, we talked about the great year he'd had, perhaps his best ever, and what a way to cap it that was. Ironically, it was Espo who missed that 2-on-1 break, and he's playing with almost a broken foot and a very painful groin injury beside. This is his best year ever. Here's Mickey Keating, assistant GM.
He's the assistant general manager. He's a happy guy. And Jim, you'd have to wheel Esposito out with a wheelchair. He'd play.
It was some game. We're going to take another look at that goal.
The president is there also.
Let's take one more look before we tuck you into bed for tonight. Go ahead, Bill.
With Werbling here, Jennings here, Keating here, Crumpy here. Watch this one. There's Don Maloney. And he goes in. Watch him go behind the net. Murdoch had given him the puck. And he got it out under the stick of Lazard. And look at Esposito with the big, strong left hand throwing it behind Lazard.
Shots on goal in the overtime period. The Rangers had 8 for a grand total of 43 shots on net. Kings had 3 for a game total of 36. There's nothing much we can add to what you've just seen here tonight. It is all over. The Rangers will sit back and wait for Monday night, and they will play against Philadelphia.
I hope you enjoyed this hockey game as much as we enjoyed bringing it to you. It was over at 6:11 in the first overtime period.
Philadelphia and Vancouver will have to play one more game in Philadelphia to find out who the Ranger opponent is, but the final score once again, the Rangers 2 in sudden death overtime, and the Kings 1. New York Ranger hockey brought to you by the Schaefer Brewing Company. Schaefer, the one beer to have when you're having more than one. By Burger King, where you can get the best darn burgers, the world famous Whopper.
Not the same.
Whopper.
Not the same.
Whopper.